Okay, end of vampire counts, turn 3. Right, I did some charging. The Vargolf over here charged into the slaves. Tried to assassinate the Warlock Engineer with a Doom Rocket, which unfortunately Cypher got to fire, much to my benefit. So I charged in, slotted him, did a Thunder Stomp and actually won combat, which is nice. So he's going to hold them up for a bit, hopefully. These guys just turn around to face these, just keep them out of the battle. These guys charge into the Warp Fire Thrower. Unfortunately, he didn't shoot but didn't do anything. These guys charged into Hell Pit, into its flank, did 4 wounds to it, so we managed to draw the combat, which is fine. Not sure what's going to happen next time, but at least it's on its way to dying for now. Corpse Guard's still alive. Okay, end of Vampire Counts turn 3. Everything's moved up. The Vargolf charged into these slaves and attempt to assassinate the Warlock Engineer with a Doom Rocket. Managed to kill him and also do 5 wounds with his Thunder Stomp, so actually won that combat. So hopefully we'll hold them up for a bit. Crit Balls just moved up here to keep these clan rats out of the game for a bit. These guys charged into the Warp Fire Thrower. He stood and shot but didn't do anything. These guys charged in the Hell Pit, managed to do 4 wounds to it, drawing the combat, which is nice. So hopefully I can kill it, but even if I can't, at least it's wounded pretty badly now. Corpse Guard's just hanging out. These guys just moved back a bit. Still not interested in fighting those just yet. And just shove some zombies in front of them, see what happens. This guy bailed out of the unit. The Black Knight's still slugging it out with that Doom Wheel, most annoyingly. Keep doing wounds to it, but keeps saving with 6 up armour saves. Or 5 or 6 up armour saves, but he's saving them regardless. Had a magic phase. Sai rolled ridiculous amount of dispel dice. Had 9 dispel dice to my 10 power dice, with 3 channels.
3 channels needing 2 6s and a 5.
Yeah. And he used his spell scroll as well, so practically shut down my magic phase. But I did manage to roll 2 dice and get Irresistible Force with an invocation. Managed to get 5 Black Knights back.
Which saved that bloody unit.
Yeah, which did save the unit. Did a wound to Manfred and the other 2 casters, my Vampire and my Necromancer, but I can live with that. So that was pretty nice actually. I needed that right then. Then I lost the rest of my dice from the miscast. So it's the only spell I got off, but it's pretty much the most important one I could have got off. So that was nice. Yeah, so that's the end of Vampire Counts turn 3. Let's see what Sai throws at me next time. Probably won't be good though. At least it won't be a Doom Rocket.
No. Okay, end of Skaven turn 3. And unfortunately, movement wise, these guys charged into the ghouls. The Plague Monks charged into the zombies. Over here, the Clan Rats charged into the Crypt Horrors. And then these guys kind of reformed, came back. Magic phase was a bit of a waste. Basically, he cast Pestilent Breath, which did no wounds, and then I was going to try and skitter leap my Grace here out of the combat and into a place where he could actually use his large number of dice. Although I rolled a double 1, which basically wasted all the nice time. So yeah, the magic phase was a bit wasted. Shooting phase, I managed to gank his Necromancer with the Gutter Runners that came on, and with a combination of the other 6 Gutter Runners and the Plague Mortar, I wiped out basically a quarter of his Tomb Guard. The rest of it, while I managed to hit the Corpse Cart, he made his regen save this time. In close combat, well, basically Vargolf obviously beat the slaves, but the slaves are holding. The clan rats beat the crypt horrors, although the general took a wound. Even though the BSB was an utter cripper and failed to kill the Ghast champion in close combat, we managed to wipe out nearly everything left. Although the A-bomb took another wound in the process. And then basically these guys wiped out the zombies with a pretty massive display of butchery, and overran into the tomb guard. Yeah, so basically all is a go. Not quite sure what's going to happen next, but yeah, it's going well. So it's basically time for Tomb King's turn 4.
Okay, end of Vampire Count's turn 4, and well, I was getting a bit worried by the amount of losses I was taking, so I decided to make the bold step and go all in here. I sent my Black Knights into the rear, and my skeletons into the flank, and the Grave Guard were already engaged from the overrun. The Corpse Guard just moved up to kind of protect the flank here, and these guys are still as they are. Right, so in the magic phase, I got a pretty healthy magic phase. I managed to cast Soul Blight on these guys, reducing their strength and toughness. So unfortunately failed to dispel it, which is obviously good news for me. And managed to cast 2 invocations, which got me all the Black Knights back, loads of skeletons back, and 4 more Grave Guard back. And also triggered this, giving them first strike. All strikes first, sorry. So, well, still didn't really benefit me because I forgot to roll the rerolls for these, and these guys didn't get it anyway. But it was nice because I healed up me Vampire as well. So that was it. That was pretty much it. For the magic phase, there was obviously no shooting. The Volgoth nommed some more slaves and won the combat. These guys just sort of bitch slapped the warlord around, but still lost. Didn't really do anything actually. I just killed some clan rats. The ghouls unfortunately succumbed to the hell pit rolling all over them. But you know, so they're stuck there for the moment though, because weird anomaly with how the rules work with hell pits, as far as we can tell. So these guys charged in and they slaughtered a load of plague monks. Plague monks are unfortunate and didn't do a lot back, which is fine with me. But unfortunately they're unbreakable, so it doesn't really matter. But hopefully I will kill them before the hell pit gets its act together and comes at me. But it does only have 1 wound left, so that's good news. So we'll see what Sai can do in his turn 4.